All right, on the second night of a back-to-back, when you guys were down 10 at halftime, you came through to beat the #1 team in the West. How do you just capture the emotion of this win?
Yeah, I think we're super excited. We got coached with water in the locker room after the game, but it took all 11 of us that played, and we each contribute a little bit different ways. Kyle missing his first, I think, 3 or 4 shots and hitting a big fadeaway. I had a step back, and then Gary's dunk. I think we were able to, play good in the non-Steph minutes, and that's kind of been our biggest question from, the outside. And I think we did that pretty well. Obviously, Shea had, 50. But if he's going to have 50 and we can hold everybody else kind of down, I think it gives us a good chance to win.
Yeah. And when you guys are checking the standings, when you see how crowded it is in the West, what does a win like this do for your belief that you guys can move up?
Yeah, I think it does wonders. You look at between the 4th and us at the 11th spot, there's a 3-4 game difference. And so if we can start to string them together, one by one and not win every other, I think it'll do wonders for us. And we got a good opportunity on Friday to keep it going.
Can you tell me about Kevon Looney's game? It's season high, a career high, tying his career high with 18 points, making his free throws and having 4 blocks.
Yeah, he works on it. I know it gets frustrating for him when he doesn't make them because he puts so much time and effort into them. But to see him go out there and score the way he did and compete with Hartenstein and battle with the bigs, some key blocks down the stretch as well. And so, just really cool for him to be in year 10 or 11, whatever it is, and having to still work to get his spot in the rotation. And then when he's provided opportunity, he does, what we all know he does.
And how are you feeling? What kind of peace are you feeling right now with your shot?
I mean, I think it's evolution. It's a revolving door. I think you just got to keep working on it and put the time in. And I know I do. And so, like I mentioned last night, 15% isn't me. And so I know I can always get better. I think, I could have made, either 2 or all my threes I shot tonight. But sometimes it goes the opposite way. And I think the most important thing is I was able to impact winning. And we beat the #1 team in the West. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Congrats to all of you on a massive win.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to fly above the rim, courtesy of OAK.
Who is it?
It might be Young
Watch
Glove.
your head. Air Oakland. Is that Southwest?
Sponsored by who? OAK?
OAK.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
GP2, you got room in the slam dunk contest.
Come on, man, this is nasty.
Wow.
Over a big.
That's demoralizing.
Oh, shades of Kevin Johnson over Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's a line from Fitz tonight. So that's just demoralizing.
That is demoralizing.
that was a great play. Great play also by Dennis Schroeder. This is what I talk about all the time. The guard getting down into the paint and making a play for somebody else. Great pass, great drive, great pass, and great read by Gary Payton II. Just the chemistry for the Warriors starting to develop, and you can see it on a nightly basis now.
And we just heard Steve Kerr talking about Gary Payton II, how important he is to this team, how unique he is. 6'2", power forward, but he's got a unique feel for the game, playing at a dunker spot. That particular play, he came out of the corner 3, so he knows exactly great timing. He's got great chemistry with Steph Curry. So he had a great, he's another guy who had a big-time game with 15 points, 9 rebounds.
It's huge. That's foul
money.
He
had a really good game tonight. And he always brings it defensively, but when he can get that offense going, puts it at his impact on a whole different level.
Steve Kerr going to 3 guards down the stretch. Dennis Schroeder, Stephen Curry, and Gary Payton II. But we got this Chase Alley-oop, Fezzi. You got to check out here the Chase Alley-oop. One of our newest features here, a throwback back in 2018, October the 16th.
Oh!
David Jones.
Vandy legend.
Oh,
no
really?
doubt. Huh? Oh, that was 2 hands? Yo, he's
that was
such
nasty.
a freakish
Draymond threw that
athlete.
high up in the air.
What?
Man.
He threw that thing in. Wow. Yeah, big fella. I see you. Effortless.
Oh, pass right there.
Wow.
Steven Adams.
Way up there.
Yo, what?
He's way outside the...
What?
His heads are at the top of the box.
You know how hard it is for you to throw it in?
You got
both
that, Fezzi.
hands?
You got that, Fezzi. You got that.
You could do that right now, Fezzi. I saw you at the celebrity game the other day.
It just took a lot out of me, man.
I was like, Fabby with the assist.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go around the NBA coming up here on Toyota Warriors Postgame Live.
Mo,
A lot
I see
of
you
things
trying to hype
happening
me
in the
up.
Western Conference. Did the Kings get a win out in Philadelphia? And, of course, Grant Hill, who's running the show for Team USA, awarding Stephen Curry and Steve Kerr with some nice jewelry. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver joined the Dan Patrick Show earlier today, and he mentioned it. It floated an idea that the NBA could maybe go from 48-minute games to 40-minute games, 10-minute quarters. Huh? Listen to the commish on the Dan Patrick Show.
As we get more involved in global basketball, the NBA is the only league that plays 48 minutes. And I am a fan of 4 10-minute quarters. I'm not sure that many others are. I mean, putting aside what it means for records and things like that, I think that a 2-hour format for a game is more consistent with sort of modern television habits. I don't think people in arenas aren't asking us to shorten the game, but I think as a television program, being 2 hours, that's Olympic basketball is 2 hours. College basketball, of course, is
Yeah, but
is
if
40
you
minutes.
like it, I'd say it has kind of a little bit of a push there.
Yeah, but it's such a dramatic change.
10-minute quarters like FIBA. Now, we're all excited during the Paris Olympics watching Team USA win a gold medal in those 40-minute games. Obviously, college basketball, they play 2 20-minute halves. Now, would you be up for 4 10-minute quarters? I'll start with you, Hall of Famer.
Okay, first of all, I want to see college go to 4 10-minute quarters. I think that would be a smart thing to do. Because where you can erase all those referees' mistakes. Take the bonus out. That's the first thing. As far as the NBA goes, is this a reaction to or a solution to load management? Is this a way of taking the minutes down over time so star players are not sitting as much as they are? That seems to be a big talking topic, right, with fans. They don't get to see the stars enough. So if you have a 40-minute game, obviously less minutes over 82-game season. Or is it just strictly trying to accommodate a TV 2-hour slot? I get it, but Adam also mentioned historically, how do you put that into context? So I'm not totally against it, but I'm also don't think it's the most. I don't think it's going to be 100% well received. So it's being floated out there. It may sink. We'll see.
We'll see. We've got 48 great minutes tonight at Chase Center. Nobody's complaining about that.
It's hard to fathom 4 10-minute quarters in the NBA, because that's what you've known about the NBA. How do you compare different generations? How do you put it in context stat-wise? These are things that you think about. But at the same time, what is the goal? Is the goal to have more exciting games because you have less time so guys can play harder because the game is faster now? Is the goal to get guys to play more because of load management? These are all the questions you have to ask. But at the same time, I can't really see, because I've also heard the idea of shortening the season. So these are all things that are being floated around. But I wonder if it's also like flowing the ideas around to see if people like it or not to then implement it. But I don't think that people are going to.
Yeah, I think what you just said, Fess, is so there's been a lot of talk about shortening the season. This is actually a way of shortening the minutes, which is kind of shortening the season for the players physically without taking that 82-game schedule. Because you shorten the schedule, you talk about a whole different set of circumstances as far as TV revenue, gate revenue, right. So these team owners won 41 home games for sure.
No doubt.
So if there's probably to combat load management is what my thought is.
40-minute playoff games. That would be very, very interesting.
Probably not happening soon.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm a 48-minute guy personally.
I enjoy these 48 minutes tonight.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Let's go around the association where everybody played 48
minutes. And the league's
minutes
getting younger too, so come on.
Yeah, let's go. Denver visiting the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. That guy has something to say about the MVP award. Nikola Jokic throws a sick half-court pass to Russell Westbrook for the layup.
He's playing very well.
He is playing some really good basketball. But look at the Denver Nuggets up 3, and Jalen Brunson gets to the rack. He scores. He scored 18 of his 30 in the third period to flip the basketball game.
Nice.
And then in the fourth quarter, Brunson dishes to Josh Hart. He's playing well.
Villanova Knicks.
Yep, no doubt. A great cool guy for the New York Knicks. You see Brunson there, 30 points.
They're going to the NBA Finals this year.
15 assists. You got the Knicks going
yes,
to the Finals?
I do. Yes.
Well, you calling it right now, huh?
I just did.
Oh! You just did that. Clippers down in the Alamo. Taking on the Spurs. Wemby, what a fun player to watch. He is such a dynamic jewel. Look at this. San Antonio trying to get to play in there. The Clippers playing well with Kawhi Leonard back. They're up 5, and Norman Powell.
He is another guy
who's trying to make a run to the All-Star weekend.
He's having an All-Star season. Norman Powell really normalizing the Clippers this season while Kawhi was out.
Zubac, 21 points, 22 rebounds in that game against San Antonio. And how long will De'Aaron Fox be a member of the Sacramento Kings?
Oh, the old Spectrum floor.
Yeah, you like that? That's throwback right there.
What?
That is nasty.
Why is he not in the dunk contest?
Have no idea. Ricky counts to the 4th. We need to get to know him. Reggie
You
Jackson.
have no idea because you knew who it was.
Yeah, I know. I had to look at the name. We can count to the fourth. Who?
Put him in.
Well, Philadelphia has 28 different starting lineups. So
that's also tough to win a game. It's tough to win a game when how did they win that game? De'Aaron Fox has all this news and rumors about his possible departure from Sacramento.
He already has a destination in mind.
Wow, that's kind of tough.
San Antonio
Spurs.
Spurs.
With the current team you're on.
NBA, man.
I'm thinking about that Sixers game and Reggie Jackson. He's wearing every accessory possible: the goggles, the headband. What's this NBA 2K? I got confused.
Hey, look like someone I know.
Ricky counts to the fourth. Who is this guy? Bring him out to the slam dunk contest. Can't be worse than what we have right now. Let's go check out the River Rock Daily Jackpot. It's Stephen Curry and Steve Kerr getting a ring for managing director of Team USA national team. Grant Hill, of course.
Steve's got a lot of jewelry, man.
He's got a lot of jewelry.
He's got a lot.
Steph's
So
got a
does
lot.
Steph.
Where's that one going to go? He wins a male athlete for 5-on-5 basketball for Team USA this year. Steve Kerr won an award as well.
Another one.
A lot of jewelry. And Grant Hill got to take in a great game tonight. He was in the building. He joined the broadcast with Fitz and Buki in the second quarter. And then LA's coming in 2028. They may receive a call for that, Stephen Curry. May not be too late.
That was an incredible summer for Steph Curry. You know, coming in, there was this one time to go play for Team USA. Me being there in Paris, I got to feel the energy. I saw the people be wowed by Steph Curry. Even people who were not Steph Curry fans became Steph Curry fans during that battle. So it was just really good to see him in the USA jersey representing the USA.
Yeah, it was an amazing performance by Steph. If he's not there, they don't get the gold medal. I mean, it sounds bronze, it sounds crazy, but it's true. And the last two games, he was amazing.
Serbia, and then, of course, beating France in the gold medal game. Let's go back inside the chase here to the great KB, Kareth Burke, who's standing by with Gary Payton II.
Well, Gary, Shea had 52, but you guys come away with the win. You take it?
Oh, absolutely. You can have 50 as long as we come out with a win. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. That fourth quarter, you were one of the guys who put an exclamation point on this game. Isaiah Hartenstein, 7 feet tall. Gary Payton II, 6'2". But what did it feel like getting up on him?
It's my guy Zay. You know, we've been through a lot of stuff in the G and whatnot, championship and whatnot, but he knows this is all business.
Can you tell me about Kevon Looney's game, what he gave you guys, especially the 4 blocks?
Yeah, and you know Loon's always going to come out and, you know, be Loon. If he plays a minute, if he plays the whole game, you know, he's going to come in and does what he does, and he made big plays down the stretch. And Steve and everybody knows that they can trust him to be him, and, you know, he showed up today as always.
And in a game like this where it requires everything from everybody, you tied your season high in points, you tied your season high in rebounds. What did this game require of you?
Just be active from the jump. You know, when Steve starts me, he wants me to be active early on both ends, and, you know, that's what I'm trying to do, get the rebounds and get out and run and, you know, just try to help my team create multiple opportunities.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time now for the odds presented by Great Resort Ed Casino. I told you, if you want to win on the money line, bet $100, you win $350, but the Warriors cover the spread, and it does go over, Fezzy Phil. The OKC's now 4-2 in their last 6 against the Warriors. They had won 3 straight in the Bay Area. The Warriors snapped that streak and improved to 4-4 in the back end of back-to-backs this season. All right, coming up, plenty of highlights to choose from for our Highlight Zone, presented by Man City Sleep World. That's coming up on the other side. More history for the chef. Keep them counting. According to Warriors Twitter, Stephen Curry has passed Ray Allen for 27th on the all-time scoring list. Moving up the charts here. Next on the list, the great Patrick Ewing.
Wow.
Stephen Curry moving up the charts here on the all-time scoring list. Let's check out some highlights from tonight, courtesy of Man City Sleep World. The Highlight Zone was put in the truth zone. Fezzy fell. Wake up, baby. Andrew Wiggins. Oh, take that, SGA.
Yo, Wiggins was in his bag tonight.
With the left.
Everything. Come get this left.
That's a spin move, scoop. Also known as a tornado.
Shout out to Buki.
Always hear Zeta say the tornado too. It's caught on around these parts.
It's a spin move.
It's contagious. GP2.
GP2. Young glove.
Glove. 2 hands for safety. Getting
That's
in that
nice.
passing lane. Solid night for GP2.
Yeah, soft. Nice and easy.
Looks healthy.
Next one, I think the next one's not going to be too easy.
15 points.
Oh, wait, it did make number 1? Santos? All right. I respect Keith Santos in this play, but I don't think this panel was expecting this to be the number one play. GP2's dunk over Hartenstein was not only flying above the rim, but it was also the number one highlight, Teddy.
He just wanted to switch it up for us.
He's such a hater.
Can we just get a special, highlight?
He's such a hater.
You got to show that dunk again.
Yeah, we're just hating on the process here. Toyota drive ahead coming up. We're going to walk off the set. What are we doing around these parts, David Tadler? We want Bulls and Suns. Warriors haven't seen the Phoenix Suns since December 28th when the Warriors beat them at Chase Center. This play right here in the quarter, Grayson Allen for 3. Tie game at 77 apiece. But fourth quarter, 2 was up 2. How about Julius Randle driving to the rim, Bully, with his right?
Whoa.
I know he had that in his bag. Later on in the fourth quarter, 2 Wolves extend their lead to 12 points. Randle with the steal distance to Anthony Edwards.
Oh!
Can we get him in the slam dunk contest?
Why can't we see that in the dunk contest?
33, 7, and 5 for Ant-Man.
Wow.
And he's talking that talk. So Phoenix coming to town. It's a big game Friday night, and the Warriors could improve to 5-3 during this 9-game stretch.
Get to see
Get
our
greedy,
old
Fezzy.
friend Kevin Durant next game. It's going to be good. Got to keep pushing this momentum right now, trying to make a push second half of the season.
Phoenix is still trying to figure themselves out. They got that Bradley Beal situation going on. It's been kind of chunky all season.
No doubt. Congrats. Great job by everybody back there in the studio. The NBC Sports Bay Area Studios. Warriors get the win. Dubs Talk Live is next.